Hello, students, and welcome to today's class. See the present progress. So let's begin. We use the present progressive to talk about temporary events or what is happening now. For example, a temporary event could be like it is raining. Okay, it's something that is happening, but it is temporary. Also, what you use it to talk about what you are doing now at this moment. Like, I am teaching a class, and a question could be, are you understanding? Notice that as you can see, in all the sentences, we use the verb be, is, am, are, and the verb in ing, raining, teaching, understanding. So in present progressive, we always use the verb be and the verb in ing. Remember that if we use the subject I, we use am, I am. But if you use he, she, or it, we use is. Like here, it is. And if you use we, you, or they, we use are. We, you, or they are. Like, are you understanding? Now let's see how we write sentences in present progressive. In affirmative, we first write the subject, then the verb be, depending on the subject, and the main verb in ing with a complement. Like, I am writing a message. Verb be am and write in ing. Now for the negative form, it's almost the same, only that you use the word not after the verb be. For example, she is not talking out loud. You can contract not by this and say isn't, all right? Notice that we're using is because we're talking about her, she. Finally, in interrogative form, you're first gonna write the verb be and then the subject. So the subject is between the verb be and the verb in ing, then the complement and a question mark, obviously. So you can write something like, are they coming home? So we use the verb be are because the subject is they and the verb in ing come. Very good. Now let's practice this. Please open your workbook on page 29. This will be the exercise 16. In the exercise A, you only need to choose the correct form of the verb be to complete this sentence. For example, in the first sentence we have it raining. Like we're using the subject it, we use the verb is. It is raining. Like this continue with the rest of If you finish, move on to the exercise B. Here, you're going to complete these sentences with the present progressive form of the verbs in parentheses. For example, in the first sentence, we have the teacher, the door, not closed. First, we need to write the verb be. In this case, the subject is the teacher, that is he, so we use the verb is. But like in parentheses, we have not, this means it is in negative. So we write isn't. Finally, we write the verb in parentheses close in its progressive form, closing. The teacher isn't closing the door. Like this, complete the rest of the sentences, and when you finish, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next class. Goodbye.